Hello, all. Welcome to day two of Think Before You Ink initiative, an initiative from Insights IS. Myself, Nikhil K. Gowda, the Polity, IR, and PSR faculty at Insights IS. So, friends, as I told yesterday, from today I'll be taking up thematic wise or subject wise. So, the subject I've chosen now for the next three sessions is that polity based questions. Largely, we are covering CDS, CRPF, as well as the previous year UPSC questions. Now, without wasting much time, let's get into the questions. So, let us look at today's first question. So, it is match the following. So, in this question, they have given few names and they're telling who said the above statements. So, here it is there human beings, unlike all other objects, possess dignity. It is Swaraj when we learn to rule ourselves. Freedom implies not only a manifestation from political bondage but also equal distribution of wealth. For me, the real freedom is freedom from fear. Now, what is the logic what we can use and what are the keywords we can focus on and where we can try to match the following thing. So, whenever we look at the idea of Swaraj in that regard, naturally one should point towards Mahatma Gandhi, right? So basically B should go with Gandhi. And similarly, when you see the word dignity in that regard and any basic ethics reading or a person from sociology or political science background will always remember the word dignity will be associated with Immanuel Kant. With Immanuel Kant. And the other thing what you can also go for a guess is that seeing Aung San Suu Kyi, she's from Myanmar and she was jailed for so many years. So for you can say a notion for her the real freedom is freedom from being fear. So again for 1 is equal to D. So basically you are left with what the freedom implies not only emancipation from political bondage but also equal distribution of wealth will be Subhash Chandra Bose. So when you look at these options here, when we say A is equal to 3, so there is only two options with A is equal to 3, A and C. B should be what? 4. So the answer will be C. So this was the CDS 2024 UPSC question that was asked in the exam. So that's what I say, you have to be conscious of the fact, search for important keywords in the question that will enable you to get the answer pretty quickly. Now let's move on to the next question. So the next question says that through the 42nd amendment of the Constitution of India, so the keyword is 42nd amendment, which of the following were inserted into the preamble? Now, one they have given liberty of thought, expression and belief was substituted by liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship in that regard. So, you can, if you have done a basic reading in that regard, you know the 42nd Amendment 1976 added the word socialist, secular and integrity. Here, they are just trying to mislead you. So, this is the original preamble which is there. It says, we the people of India having solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign democratic republic. The word secular and socialist was not there. Justice, liberty, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. So this was already there in the original preamble. So this statement is wrong. So sometimes what UPSC might try to do is that try to add certain things or make up certain things which will which will doubt your basic understanding, but stick to what you have read and what you believe. So here if you see the integrity word is there. So second statement is correct, the first statement is wrong. So answer would be B. An easy question if you what you can say, you're confident about what you have studied. Now let's move on to the third question. Consider the following statements. In India, the Special Marriages Act protects an individual if one enters into interreligious marriage. This statement is correct. See, provided you had read about Uniform Civil Code, because Uniform Civil Code was in use in recent times, and when you have read many editorial pages, they did speak about Special Marriages Act. They told if there is interreligious marriage, there is a Special Marriages Act which protects the rights of the individuals entering into a marriage contract. So statement 1 is correct. So let's look into statement 2. Right to marry a person of one choice is an integral aspect of fundamental right under Article 21 of the Indian Constitution, under right to privacy, because right to privacy was declared as part of a fundamental right in Puttu Swami case. And if you remember, if you have read the Hadia case, where They chose that you have the right to choose your life partner or to right to marry a person of your choice in that regard. So this is a fundamental right. So based on the Hadia case, you can say statement 2 is correct. Universal Declaration of Human Rights also resonates with marital rights of every adult consenting individuals. Now this is where you can, somewhere you can get a doubt in that regard. Is this here, is this possible or not? So think logically in that regard. See the keywords they have given. Every adult and consenting, usually this statement will be correct. So answer will be C. So here, even though let us think there is like going by the 2023 pattern, they do not give any options or elimination technique. One statement is correct, two statement is correct, three statement is correct. Still you can make certain logical guesses here that all the three statements are correct. Now let's move on to the next question, the fourth question. As per the state list under the 7th schedule of the Indian Constitution, state have jurisdiction over agricultural land in connection to which of the following subjects? So taxes on agricultural income, duties with respect to succession of agricultural land, estate duties with respect to agricultural land. So these are the three things that has been given. So friends, when we logically look into these three things in that regard, what you can think in this direction is that one, we can see that there was a issue in news, that was the Farm Bill Ordinance which was in news. So that time when you had read about it, it had come in various newspaper articles and even a basic reading. Taxes, you can easily guess that on agriculture will comes under state list. Duties in succession of agricultural land will also come under state list. Estate duties with respect to agricultural land, all the three comes under state list. So see here, entry 46, 47, 48 mention taxes on agricultural income, duties with respect to succession of agricultural land, estate duties in with respect to agricultural land, significantly pertaining these very subject matters pertaining to agriculture are specifically prohibited under list 1 of the union list. Means the prohibition list 1 to the words other than, exclusive of, this means that these subjects, duties, etc. on agricultural income, what parliament is prohibited from enacting, are specifically, states are specifically empowered to enact. So the answer would be D, all the three, 1, 2 and 3. So moving on to the last question of the day. Which of the following statements as per Universal Declaration of Human Rights are correct? The declaration provides that everyone has the right to seek and enjoy in other country asylum from prosecution with respect to political crimes. So if somebody has been accused of, what you can say, committing a political crime. So what do you mean by committing a political crime? Now some person, let us take for somebody like Julian Assange in that regard. So obviously if the state is targeting somebody for conducting a political crime, they have the every right to seek asylum. For example, you can see Dalai Lama in that regard. He took asylum from India. So this statement is correct. Second statement, the declaration provides everyone has a freedom from arbitrary, here the keyword is arbitrarily deprival of nationality except for freedom to change the nationality. So this statement would be also correct because they are asking it is arbitrarily. So no state can arbitrarily take away the citizenship. That is also declared as part of human rights, means it will be part of human rights even if you logically think. So the answer to this question will be C, that both statements are correct. So this is again a CDS 2024 question. So friends, if you see the questions which has been asked in these exams, if you are able to logically think, use your basic knowledge what you have, even though you have not read current affairs comprehensively in that regard, it is possible to get the answers correct. So with this we have come to end to today's session. Again, the third session will be also on polity. I'll be taking that on Monday. Sunday there will be no video. It will be on Monday because this is a Monday to Friday initiative. So friends, again we'll meet on Monday. Till then, I'll give just a single tip for those who are appearing for prelims. In the last moment, don't try to read anything new. Just try to consolidate what you have read. That is, revise as much times as possible what you have read through previous year questions is more desirable. With this, we'll end today's session. See you again on Monday. Thank you.